Scammers are always looking for the next best way to steal your money, and the real estate space is not exempt from this fraudulent activity. In this video, I will share with you some real estate scams that are unfortunately becoming more common. But stick around to the end of the video because I will also be sharing with you some tips to avoid these scams so that you don't fall victim in the future. Ready, set, go. What's going on, everybody? Steven from the Vargas team here, and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to elevate your real estate knowledge by learning tips, strategies, and other real estate related information, start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking that bell icon to make sure you're up to date with my weekly real estate videos. Okay, so as I mentioned before, real estate scams are becoming more common, and every day it seems like I'm hearing of a brand new scheme being perpetuated to steal money from buyers, sellers, renters, and even real estate agents. I have to hand it to them. Some of these methods are very creative, but that's what makes these scams so scary, as literally anybody can fall victim. One of the fastest growing cybercrimes in the US is wire fraud in real estate transactions. And I'm not just referring to the fastest growing in real estate. No, I'm talking about all cybercrimes. This method seems innocuous at first, but it's highly effective. Essentially, a hacker will intercept your email and pose as the title company, attorney, or real estate agent that is handling your transaction and provide you with the wire instructions to a fraudulent bank account. This method is usually aimed to target buyers on the purchase of a brand new home because typically buyers will wire a very sizable amount of money to the title company just before closing. However, as of late, a lot of renters have reported sending funds to secure an apartment only to discover that it was to a fraudulent bank account. Now, you may be asking, just how effective has this wire fraud method been? Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, in 2018, 11,300 people were victims of wire fraud, accounting of losses of more than $150 million. And from 2015 to 2017, there was a 22,000% increase in reported monetary loss claims. This issue has gotten so bad that many brokers are sending their clients wire fraud prevention notices to educate their clients prior to a transaction commencing. But it's also a way to protect the broker from any liability that may occur due to a wire fraud related incident. Another scam that has gained some traction over the years are rental scams. This is where someone places a fictitious ad regarding a property for rent. Usually it's far below market value and will pose as the owner of that property. They even go as far as negotiating the price and even drafting up fake leases, all with the intention of the renter sending the deposit to secure the property. And once the victim remits payment, that fraudulent owner disappears from the face of the planet with your money in hand. I actually know of someone who fell victim to the same exact scam. She even met the person who would end up stealing from her. The suspect met the victim at the property and even proceeded to provide her with the actual keys of the apartment. This person that I know actually even moved in her furniture to the unit. It wasn't until about a week later where she gets a knock on the door from the police notifying her that she had been scammed because the actual owner thought that she was a squatter, essentially illegally living in her property. This next one may not be classified as a scam per se, but it's definitely manipulating the public, and it's the good old-fashioned bait and switch. I hate to say it, but some of the biggest users of this disingenuous tactic are real estate agents. The scheme is simple. Realtors will post fake or off-market properties on websites like Craigslist.com or Zillow.com and many other websites, all with the hopes that a potential buyer or renter calls for that listed property. At that point, the real estate agent sells them on something else. Listen, I'm all for real estate agents promoting other listings and converting a lead to a client, but that's not the issue here. The problem becomes when you create a fake ad and attract potential new clients to call you. And if you ask me, you start off on the wrong foot in this cloud of secrecy, if you will, and you lose all trust with your clients. The reality is that these schemes are becoming more elaborate and more dangerous. The good news is that there are a few things that you can do to mitigate you falling victim to scams like the ones mentioned in this video. So number one, don't rely on telephone caller IDs or email addresses. Many applications exist that can allow criminals to assume phone numbers of other people, as well as creating email addresses that look very closely to somebody else's. Number two, verify bank account information with the title company, attorney, and real estate agent before making any wire transfers. This is an easy way to make sure that the information you have on hand is not fraudulent. Number three, do businesses with reputable companies that you know or your close friends and family know. This also means we're working with real estate agents that you trust, as they're the first line of defense that you're going to have. Most agents will be able to verify fake bank accounts and fake listings online for you. Now, if only there was a video out there online somewhere that talks about how to find and work with the right real estate agent. Oh, would you look at that? There seems to be one right here that talks about exactly that. What are the odds? And before you click over to watch that video, don't forget to give this video a like if you found value from the information that I provided. And subscribe to the channel so that you could be notified about my next week's video. And until next time.